So this video is for anybody who might be interested in seeing Rosie naked. There she is. So this is the point we sort of start getting ready to put the body back on it and then do setup. Other than that, I think we're almost there. So you can see how the radiator ducting goes. One of the two brake hoses is on so far, the other one's still sitting in the garage. Look at how the front of the motor is done. Top of the motor, front suspensions, sway bar. You can see the one sway bar is not hooked up yet because we have setup to do. Notice how the plug wires run through in the back and then down underneath. See a bit of the steering shaft down there. Rebuilt that this winter. Rebuilt the steering rack. That was down the buzzy for the winter. Had that all checked out. Headers come through the side. Built a new insulation for them to sort of make it a little bit better to keep the heat away from stuff. New brake clutch master cylinders. New pedals. They were getting pretty old and worn out. You can see all the electrics for the AIM and the MSD and all that sort of stuff hiding down in there. Connection for the air jacks. The dash. Controls, steering wheel, mirrors, sway bar adjusters. You can see all the cage in the top, how it's all done. Rear shock canisters for the rear shocks. You can see the differential in the middle there, 9-inch independent. A couple of coolers, that's the rad and the diff cooler there. Helmet cooler up top. Sort of get a bit of a look at like the half shafts, the independent rear suspension. Battery's not in yet. The CV joints on this side. Air jack canister. Penske shocks. Fuel cell. There's a new ATL last year. Redid the wing mounts this winter. Sort of didn't like the way they were done before. You can see the plumbing for the fuel side of the fuel cell there. You can see overflow for the transmission, or no, sorry, that's the transmission on that side. The diff is just vented. This is engine breather overflow valve cover. That's a fuel overline that comes up from the check valve for the fuel cell. Again, you can see the Penske shocks, sway bars on the side hooked up. You can see where the fuel lines, air jacks. You see the battery's not in there. So, vent for the differential there we spoke of. Air hose inlet that goes to the helmet cooler. Again, the wheels, exhaust, new mounts, new insulation around it. Inside, you can see the fire system and the air conditioning. See the transmission tunnel and stuff there. The camera for the AIM system. The dry sump tank hides in there, so you can't really see that. See fuel line insulated, throttle positioner. See the suspension a little bit more on this side. Fuel pressure warning. Canister for front shocks. Oil filter. Front drive assembly. Radiator cooling. Yep. It's her. She's naked. Who doesn't like naked girls? Hang around, maybe I'll do a time lapse of putting the body on. Talk soon.